Hi professors, this is Charlotte with Pearson. I wanted to go ahead and take a moment to introduce you to the new and redesigned MyArtsLab. MyArtsLab is not only important for art appreciation courses, but will become more increasingly important with the new changes to state legislation and the possibility of having an Introduction to Humanities course. In this particular example, I have chosen Sayre, the Humanities, 2nd edition. You can see here that when you first open the MyLab, you can scroll down and the very front is your e-text, your audio text, and not to mention it's also going to be interactive. On the left hand side you have your scroll bar. On this particular scroll bar here is your e-text, your course calendar for assignments for the students, content, closer looks, videos, resources, gradebook, writing space, and all of your instructor materials as well. I want to go ahead and just take a few moments out of your day to introduce you to a few of the cooler things we have over here on the left. So let's go ahead and start with the ebook. When you open your ebook, for example, we'll go ahead and open volume 1. You can see here that at the top, students get to use the ebook as they would a normal textbook. They're able to highlight, take notes. For example, they can highlight, take notes, and they can look at 1-page or a 2-page view. Also, what's kind of neat about the ebook is that it's fully interactive. For example, let's find something in here that's interactive. Here is the quiz that goes with this particular chapter. And you can give your students assignments straight out of the book. The next thing we're going to look at today is going to be the closer looks. So let's go ahead and look at the Colosseum. Oops, let's go back. We can see here that when the student goes and does a closer look, they can, for example, click on the central view. This will allow them to get a 360-degree view of the Colosseum. They can go up, down, left, right. They can go ahead and increase so they can get a very up close and personal view. Or they can back out to have the whole view again. This will also make it full screen and or minimize it. The next thing that we're going to look at today are the student videos. These videos were taken by real students around the world so that other students would be able to have a personalized experience. It fully has closed captioning for those students with disabilities, and you can make it larger screen.
This is Sarah in situ, and I am currently standing along the cloister of Santa Maria del Carmine, the church that is right over there. And attached to this church, or part of it, is the Brancacci Chapel. And here's the ticket office to get in. And in just a few minutes, I will be walking up the steps that are over there, and we will be entering the chapel. You only get 15 minutes in it. And here it is. Going to make the most of our 15 minutes in here. It's very beautiful.
So you can see the student gets an up and close personal view with other students showing them different pieces of art from around the world. Next, we're going to go ahead and look at writing space. Writing space has 2 different types of assignments. These assignments right here are prompts that have already been created by Pearson. The other type of assignment is instructor created. You can see here that as of right now there are no instructor created assignments. For this particular one, we're going to click on Museum Exploration. You can see here that this has actually been given and that one has been submitted. Up here at the top you can see how many papers you need to grade, and you can go ahead and review the submitted paper. For this particular one, here's the paper that was submitted. The checklist for the student is over here. Your rubric for grading is located over here as well. The current grade for the paper was an 81, but I wanted to go ahead and give this student an 85 because I'm putting a curve on it. And normally I would go and I would click Save Grade. Also, we can go ahead and if you ever would like to, you can actually create your own instructor assignments. So if we go down to Instructor Created, and you would like to make your own, here's where the student would see the details of the paper, the resources associated with it, let's say an article or a link to a website you would like them to go over, and the rubric. Okay, we'll go ahead and close all that. Last thing we're going to look at right now is going to be the instructor tools. Underneath instructor tools, you can easily assign content. For example, if I wanted to assign content from chapter 5, all I would have to do is figure out what I would like them to complete. Hold the assignment down with a left click of my mouse and drag it to the appropriate day in which I would like it to. Also here I can manage my course materials, meaning I can edit and or add any assignment that I would like. I can view my grade book. And see what's currently been submitted. In this case it was the writing assignment. And also down here my abilities to go ahead and make an online test, etc. Thank you so much for your time today, Professor, and if you have any further questions about MyArtsLab, please don't hesitate to ask.